Dolphins Nation, are you ready for another potential bombshell? We've been talking about selling, about rebuilding, about the painful realities of a 1-6 season. But what if, just what if, our front office sees an opportunity to buy a game-changing talent, a young star who could ignite our offense and give us the explosive playmaker we desperately need? Could the Miami Dolphins, despite our struggles, be poised to make a stunning move for a dynamic wide receiver, one who could instantly elevate our entire team? The NFL trade deadline, November 4th, 2025, is rapidly approaching, and the air is thick with speculation. With our current 1-6 record, the prevailing narrative has been that the Miami Dolphins are more likely to be sellers, offloading assets to accumulate draft capital for a future rebuild. It's a tough pill to swallow, but it's the reality of our situation. However, within this landscape of potential departures, a fascinating name has emerged as a primary trade target, one that could completely flip the script on our approach. Chris Olave, the talented wide receiver from the New Orleans Saints. Let's look at the New Orleans Saints. They, too, are enduring a challenging season, mirroring our 1-6 record. This dismal campaign, far below expectations, could very well compel them to adopt a seller mentality in the trade market, looking to shed valuable assets to kickstart their own rebuilding process. In such a scenario, players like Olave, who possess significant talent and market value, become prime candidates for negotiation. It's a harsh reality of the NFL, but one team's misfortune can often be another's opportunity. Chris Olave, a first-round pick by the Saints in the 2022 draft, burst onto the NFL scene with immense potential. In his rookie season, he dazzled, racking up an impressive 1,042 receiving yards and 4 touchdowns. He showcased the kind of elite separation skills and deep threat ability that immediately marked him as a future star. However, and this is a critical point of concern, injuries have unfortunately been a consistent challenge throughout his young career. In 2024, Olave suffered his 3rd career concussion, forcing him to miss a portion of the season. And now, in 2025, he has suffered another concussion, raising legitimate and serious questions about his long-term durability and ability to stay on the field. This is not a minor concern. It's a significant red flag that any potential suitor, including our Dolphins, would have to weigh very carefully. Despite these significant health setbacks, Olave remains, without a doubt, one of the most talented young receivers in the league. When he's on the field, his exceptional separation skills, his precise route running, and his blazing speed make him a nightmare for opposing cornerbacks. His ability to consistently get open, particularly on deep routes, makes him an incredibly valuable addition for any team looking to bolster its receiving core with a true game breaker. He has that rare combination of athleticism and refined technique that makes him a consistent threat to score from anywhere on the field. Now, let's consider the Miami Dolphins. Our receiving core is, of course, led by the incomparable Tyreek Hill, a player who can single-handedly change the outcome of a game. But as we've seen this season, even the cheetah needs help. We've been searching for that consistent second option, that player who can draw attention away from Hill and prevent defenses from simply bracketing him. The addition of a talent like Olave could be absolutely transformative for our offense. His ability to stretch the field vertically and create separation would perfectly complement the Dolphins' fast-paced, vertical offensive scheme. Imagine the headaches he would create for defensive coordinators. The presence of Olave alongside Hill wouldn't just add another weapon. It would fundamentally alter how defenses have to approach us. They couldn't simply focus all their attention on Tyreek. Olave's ability to win one-on-one matchups would force defenses to spread their coverage thin, opening up more opportunities for both players. This could alleviate immense pressure on Hill, allowing him to exploit even more favorable matchups, and giving our quarterback, whoever that may be, another elite target to distribute the ball to. It's a scenario that could unlock the full explosive potential of our offense, turning us back into the high-flying unit we know we can be. While the rumors surrounding a potential trade involving Chris Olave and the Miami Dolphins are still largely speculative, the current dire situation of the Saints and the undeniable needs of the Dolphins make this negotiation incredibly plausible. If the Saints ultimately decide to commit to a full-scale rebuild, Olave would undoubtedly be one of the most valuable assets available on the market. For the Dolphins, acquiring a talent of Olave's caliber despite the legitimate injury concerns, could be a significant, bold step towards strengthening our roster and, crucially, seeking a desperately needed recovery in a season that has felt like it's slipping away. This isn't just about adding a receiver. It's about adding a potential superstar, a player who, when healthy, can change the dynamic of an entire offense. It's a high-risk, high-reward move, certainly. The concussions are a serious concern, a factor that cannot be ignored. But the potential upside, the thought of a healthy Chris Olave lining up opposite Tyreek Hill, is enough to make any Dolphins fan's heart race. It's the kind of move that could inject life, excitement, and most importantly, wins back into our season. It's a gamble, yes, but one that could pay off in spectacular fashion. So, Dolphins Nation, what do you think? Is Chris Olave the dynamic playmaker we need to turn this season around? Even with the injury history, is the risk worth the potential reward? Or should we stay the course and focus on rebuilding for the future? Let us know your thoughts, your hopes, and your concerns in the comments section below. Your passion fuels this team, and your opinions matter. If you're excited about the prospect of Olave in aqua and orange, or if you have a different vision for our team, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay on top of every breaking development as we race towards a trade deadline. Fins up.